What's up, y'all, man? This is Mike the Counselor, man. Talk to Mike, talk to Mike, talk to Mike. Hey, what I got on my mind today is what's on the mind of a lot of people, and that's just acknowledging of your pain, the pain that you go through, the acknowledging of the pain and the struggles that you're really in, the ruts that you're really in. You know, the pain of not having a mother is real. You know, the pain of waking up in the morning and feeling these emotions that are constantly bombarding your thoughts. And I want to not a confession, but I want to share. You know what I'm saying? And that, you may say that's confession. No, I want to be transparent. You know, I'm at a place, and I'm getting to a place in my life where, you know, everything that's from the past, everything that's been rooted inside of me to respond and act a certain way, I don't want it no more. The attitudes, man, I'm not gonna lie. I went in a place this morning. I didn't get nobody attitudes, but I could feel the attitude behind. I could feel the attitude behind my face. I could feel the attitude that wanted to come out, and that's all due to this subconscious, this place in my heart where I've been drugged through the rug. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm frustrated, and I'm upset. I'm like, man, this has to stop. And you know, the pain could be real, and for those reasons, it can be the reasons why our mind and our conscience is set on the way that we respond and we act to life, even the way that we respond to ourselves. You know, I can respond to myself in a way that's saying, I'm not going to get up in the morning. I'm not going to go work out. I feel the way I feel, and so I'm going to just sit here. Hey, man, I felt all those emotions this morning, and I admit that a lot of the emotions have not subsided. You know, they're there. You know, my health is not 100%. It's a lot of things that put me in that position of why it does the little things put me in these places of emotional shift, places of not feeling good enough, not feeling like I'm valued, not feeling like people care, man. Like I got family members that have told me specifically, hey man, like, don't depend on me. I'm like, what? I got situations in my life that, you know, I look at it and I'm like, man, all these things that have happened has been like, how was I supposed to make it? It seemed like I was not supposed to make it. And so they got this line that they say in Narcotics Anonymous, and it's not accepting life on life terms. Meaning, when things happen, I just give up. I just give in. I give in because this is what happened to me. I give in because this is what didn't happen for me. How many of us feel that pain? How many of us feel that pain that's there? Because things have not happened for us. And then my processes was like, my mindset was like, well, I'm alive. Well, I did make it through all those things. I did wake up this morning. Right? Those are the things that you can even like be like, not even appreciate that. But it's like, okay, that's all I get. That's all I get is just being alive, just being here to experience mediocrity, pain, people that come into my life, but people that's not there to really be there in my life. The moment I mess up, the moment something happens, boom, it's turned on me. I look at my father, right? It's crazy how the counselor sometimes needs counseling But this is what I'm processing in my head, and I'm thinking like, well, my dad, he ain't shit. He's never valued himself. He's never valued life at a high level. He's never went after nothing. And I see that this frame of mind was given to me, and I received it. I took it. So I woke up this morning and I heard all the sounds in my head of woe is me, pity me. And I felt it was in my heart. The pain was real. The pain was real. The pain was real. The pain was real. But then there was something else that made it clear. It was something else that made it clear that I am supposed to take charge. Take charge. Take charge. Take charge of my today. What does that mean? What does that look like? It means that I look at my ability, even if it hurts, and I rise to not making it happen, but building. If the pain is the only thing that's stopping me from building, then why should I not build? This is my life, right? It's not my dad's life. It's not my mother's life. And another thing I realized about my mom and my dad was that I don't see in my heart a lot of guilt or pain towards my mother. My mother was not there at all, period. I don't have no frame of mind of her being there and being out, in and out. She just never been there. So I'm sharing this with you because as counselors, we're not supposed to sit on the other side and act like, oh, we got all the answers to your problems. Well, we're counselors because we've been through it ourselves. And we're going through it ourselves, right? That's why we're counselors. Because we know how to process this hurt, this pain, this twistedness. We know how to process it. We don't just stay there. And so that's why the gift of counseling is on our hearts, because I want to give you something that's inside of my heart. And that's look, man, I can feel my pain. The story is accurate. It's accurate towards that my dad was not there. It's accurate towards that I don't have everything in my life today and right now. Right? But how much does that define how far I can go? How much does that define who I am? How much does it define me? I can see it, I can feel it in my conscience, I can feel it because my dad is right there. And I can see this dude, and he doesn't stand for anything. Nothing substantial. Nothing that really means something. There's always a boo-hoo and a hoo-hoo and a hoo-hoo. Crying a doo-doo and a hoo-hoo and a hoo-hoo. Oh, I trust God, but I don't see myself moving in life. I stay right there. And what cringes me the most is me staying right there. Woo! And it seems like my blueprint is their blueprint. I have to deal with the pain that's real in order for me to see myself on a higher level? What's the higher level? I'm talking about my God self that says I take authority in this earth. I walk in the spirit of love. I walk in the spirit of power. I walk in the spirit of sound mind. I don't want to be a man that's taken down by a frame of mind that comes from a family structure that's built on pain and chaos. Why does that have to be my story? It doesn't have to be my story. I can build today. I can start today. In spite of the pain, I can go forward. And that's what the pain does. The reality of my pain will stop me from building a new reality today. Because I see what I see is what I am. What I'm frequently seeing becomes my frequency. I've only seen bullshit in my life. I've only been exposed to bullshit in my life. I've only been exposed to people that give up on me in my life. I've only been exposed to mediocre opportunities. That's what I've been exposed to. And so it'd be difficult to see outside of that. It's difficult to see that I can be what my heart craves and yearns to be. And that's why there's such a deep of frustration. There's such a deep frustration inside of your spirit because there's possibilities beyond what I've already experienced. Possibilities beyond what I've already experienced. You tell me, is what I experienced my reality? Is what I've already experienced and the limits that I've experienced and how far I have not come, is that my portion of life to where I can't go nowhere? You tell me. You tell me in the comments. Can I go farther than my pain? Come on, man. Can I go farther than my pain? Can I go farther than my experience? Can I go farther than my father? Can I go farther than my mother? Because my mother was a drug addict. I'm not trying to speak against my mother, but she wasn't shit. She's not, as far as her mindset towards life and defeating these feelings that come our way. We feel these feelings and then we become defeated. We don't move no more. We don't believe no more. We don't dream no more. We don't become no more. We become what we feel. If I feel hurt, if I feel I've been done wrong, I become what that frequency is, wrong. I start going away from the possibilities of me being a builder, and I become a destroyer. I become a person that's corrupting. I become a person that's defiling. I become a person that's defiled. I become a person that's no good. But God will reach down and do just the opposite. God will reach down and do just the opposite. if you feel the pain and the purpose, that's our sign to pursue purpose. I'm Mike the Counselor. Thank you for letting me speak. Talk to Mike. Hello.